guys, happy Vlogmas! If you haven't been here before, welcome to my channel. I'm actually going to Seattle with two of my blogger friends, and if you've ever watched any of my Instagram stories before, you would know that I hate packing with a passion. I mean, it's really only a one-day trip. Well, 2 days. We're spending one night there. Yeah, I just have everything laid out on my bed right now, and I think I have everything ready to go, but I wanted to do a video on travel packing tips. Today it's just going to be travel packing for a short trip. So how I'm packing and the type of items that I'm bringing along with me for a one-night stay is definitely going to be a little bit different for you guys, especially if you're not a blogger or you don't do a lot of Instagram photos, because I am essentially packing extra clothing for photos. Anyway, I wanted to share with you guys how I usually pack for my trips, and today it's going to be fairly simple because it's only a day, even though I'm driving down to Seattle, so it does make things a little bit easier. I can just kind of dump my coats into the back seat. But these tips should be able to help you guys out as well if you're traveling anywhere by plane or by car. I got this when I was with the girls in Hawaii, and that was when I bought way too many souvenirs for family and friends, so I really needed an extra space. I only brought a carry-on that one time, and I walked by the store and I was like, oh, this is very Hawaiian, and it's Herschel, and I'm in love with this backpack. It fits so much in here. The only thing I don't like is there's not a lot of compartments inside, but I do bring this on most of my trips now, just as my carry-on onto the plane especially. But it's hard case. It is also Herschel. Yay Herschel! I love Herschel, and I think it's enough for the Seattle trip. I don't have a lot of stuff to carry and I can put the rest in my car, so we'll be using this baby. Get to my travel packing tip number 1. So what you see here is currently the mess on my bed, just so you guys have a better look or idea of what I am currently dealing with and having to pack. So as you guys can see, I have quite a bit of clothes that I'm bringing with me, including gym clothes, because as the girls are going for their facial at the spa, I'm actually probably just going to use the gym. But because of the amount of clothes that I have, and also because I'm packing for winter weather, so everything is, for example, this dress that I'm bringing with me, it's pretty thick, and I want to save as much space as I can inside my luggage in case I do go to Trader Joe's or Ulta Beauty and buy some stuff. Rule of thumb number 1, always roll your clothes. Example, this is a little bit thicker, might not be the best example, but you can still roll it like this into a little sushi roll, because it saves so much space, as well as it prevents it from being wrinkled. One more sweater. So all in all, actually I'm not going to bring that much. And rolling this up too. This is the sports bra. So maybe don't roll your sports bra, but just because there's padding to it, it's just gently kind of fold it. I'm also bringing one coat. This is my fluffiest coat ever. I like it, but I don't need to pack this as well because I'll be wearing it anyway, and that's the good thing about driving, and if it's my car I can just really use it as a second closet. A pair of gloves because it's gonna be cold, extra pair of socks in case your feet get gross or if you step in a puddle, you never know. I got it from my mama, where I always pack extras just in case, just to be safe, and I don't know, it's just ingrained in me. I got this matching set from La Vie en Rose. So this is the top, and then it comes with a robe. So what I actually did with robes is that, I'll show you. So I rolled it up and I used the little tie to hold it together. That's my favorite way of packing these robes. Looks way better, like it looks like I've saved a lot of space already, but don't worry, I will show you guys how it looks on my bed. Okay, so moving on, travel packing tip number 2. Always be sure to have some sort of way to compartmentalize all your items, so it's easier for you to find them and it's more organized. But I bought these at a market in Yaletown one time. It's a local It's called Mine's Green. It's a local brand, and they have these cute little pouches in different sizes. So there's smaller ones, different sizes, and much larger ones. These are a good alternative to plastic bags, the Ziploc bags, because A, it's cloth, it's good for the environment, and B, you can reuse them. So I'm just bringing a bracelet, my Monica Nader bracelet, and my earrings from R8 New York, which is one of my favorite earrings. It comes with my pearl necklace in there. What I usually like to do is, because there's so much additional space, I like to put my camera charging equipment into the same bag. So I have my Canon charger. I'm actually just going to bring one camera on this trip, which is my Canon G7x, which is what is filming this video right now. Yeah. I'm going to bring this bag, which is a little bit bigger, to put my toiletries and medication in case I need it. So I do have allergies. I usually eat Claritin, or I have like this nose spray to help with the inflammation if it gets too dusty. So I have good old Advil, some Asian medication for tummy aches, my good old nose spray, hand sanitizer. Actually, I'm gonna put the hand sanitizer to my handbag. I have my flip-flops inside this like used plastic bag that I got when I was shopping for groceries one time. I always wrap my shoes inside plastic bags because it's dirty. Why would I put shoes uncovered with my clean clothes and underwear? Travel tip number 3. I get extra hungry when I'm traveling. I don't know why. I think it might be the adrenaline, or I'm just burning a lot more calories because I'm moving around and I'm constantly thinking, etc. Especially when I'm flying anywhere. Driving is usually a little bit more chill, but when I'm flying, I'm always like, oh my god, do I have everything? But then I pack snacks, because you never know. Sometimes when you're traveling with other people, they have different eating schedules, and for me, I have to eat breakfast every single day. I bought my Oreo Thins, Dorito chips in a small bag. And another travel tip that I usually do if I'm driving anywhere, obviously you can't really do this on the plane unless you buy water past the gate, but I always bring extra water bottles just in case there's no water where we're going in the hotel. That's happened to me before, where there's no water in the hotel and none of the stores are open, so I always make sure I have 2 bottles of water. Tip number 4, a special bag just for my makeup. My makeup bag is the biggest bag out of everything. It's much better, I promise you. Right now I just wanted to show you guys how it looks like. I'm actually not bringing any shampoo, etc., because I'm pretty sure the Hyatt has some. But that's also a good tip, is if you are low on space and you know the hotel you're going to has shampoos, etc., or a convenience store close by where you can buy the mini bottles, then you don't have to pack that with. And the next travel tip is always keep your documentation safe. I bought this pouch from Chapters Indigo, and it's honestly been with me through flights, through any sort of travel by land or by air, because it's so great. It helps you organize things. So you put your travel documents in the front, there's a place to put your boarding pass, your passport, luggage tag, etc. So it's very organized. I go onto my notes and I create a little checklist of all the things that I need to bring, so that you know, sometimes you don't remember everything you need to bring, so I like writing it down, and I like, you know, crossing it off or putting a little check mark once I have them all in my bag, so I know that I didn't forget anything. But it's a really good reference as well if you're like, oh, did I bring this? And you can search it back and see if you actually check marked it or not. In case you guys are wondering, how about my computer, my chargers, my cell phone, my glasses, toothbrush, etc., which is why it's so great to have a checklist on your phone, because you can always look back on the day of or the night before you're supposed to travel and make sure you have all these necessities that you need to pack. Right. Here is my Herschel luggage. As you can see, there's one big compartment, and then here. So I usually start with my clothes, the bigger items. These are all rolled up. Obviously they're a little bit bigger because it's winter travel. In the summer it's way easier to line my bag, just in case you're bringing like a hair curler, for example, that's a little bit more fragile. You can put it in between this, and it acts as a cushion. Are very large. Okay. Okay. It will fit, guys, don't worry. I will make this fit. Alright guys, sorry I had to use both hands because it's really hard to do this one-handed. But yes, I have all my clothing on this side of the luggage, and then I have all my other things over this side. I'm actually going to be putting my makeup bag, the giant one. I left a big space over here because I'm putting that in last. But there is enough space for sure to put that in. Anyway, thank you guys for watching my video. I will be sure to share my trip in Seattle in a couple of the vlogs as well. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Happy Vlogmas!